Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Adventure Unlimited.
And Merry Christmas, I guess.
Yeah. As you can see, we are not in our usual get-up. It is Christmas Day. And we had Christmas lunch with Paul's family and then hit the road with the plan to do the Holland Track over the next few days.
So we've just gone just south of Corrigan and we've pulled up at Gorge Rock.
Gorge
Rock.
Oh, not this again. Those of you who watched our Salt Lakes video would remember this as the place that we banged on about how busy it was and we really wanted to stay, but there was too many people and we have got it all to ourselves today. So we're just going to set up camp and then probably head towards Hayden tomorrow, try and get some fuel because the hippo is thirsty.
And I haven't put my second tank in.
No, we still got to do that and we'll do an install video on that. And then we'll hit the track. All right. Well, that's coffee done. Paul's just packing up the tent. I'm going to do a little clean up around the place while he does that. If you're not already following Outback Cleanups Australia, get around them. You can get yourselves one of these ocker sacks and support Bo. Does amazing work driving all over Australia cleaning up the countryside. Long way from Hungry Jack's out here. That is not a bin. That's 10 cents though. Well, we are back on the road. A little bit after 7, so not too bad. Heading east. We'll stop in at Hayden and grab some fuel and then head towards the Holland Track. So we should be on the track just after 9, which isn't too bad. Right, we'll check in again once we hit the track. A little bit of history with this track. Well.
I was not ready for that.
Once again, the Land Cruiser is the first to get stuck on the Holland Track.
Well, this normally shouldn't be this high.
Hey?
Easy to get to the rooftop town at least.
First stop of the day, Sheoak Rock. Lexi 1 cruising ill at this stage. little bit wet through there.
That's dry.
Looks damp.
It's nice and run it out.
I've gone and done myself a bit of a mischief. That mud is soft. Looks pretty dry. That's what you get out here.
First beers are on me, second beers are on Carlisle. Should have been soft. Goes. All right. How's it going? Good.
That looks dry. That was all cracked, like the rest of it, when I went through. There's some rims in there, I swear. Another spot we didn't check out the first time around because we didn't really know how long the truck would take. Now we know we got heaps of time, especially since it's mostly dry.
Also, last time we came to this spot, there was about 20 cars parked just there. So we just kept moseying on through.
Aussie battler. Just like Paul. It's not much of a point of interest.
Pretty cool.
It's cool.
So it's actively known by the old Malleefowl that they don't actually, they keep some eggs in there, but they hide them around the bush as well, just in case the snakes and that will come in there, but they've got eggs stashed around the bush to distract them, keep them safe. I've actually found one just down here. Come have a look. Just gotta be gentle with it. Pretty precious, these things. Oh, nectar.
I don't know this guy.
Keeps on giving.
Guess who's been taking the chicken tracks?
Guess who's super allergic to bees and there's so much water as bees are.
It's got the perfect excuse.
I don't really want to get stung by a bee this far from any hospital.
You've got 4 EpiPens.
Yeah, 3 of them out of date.
for a bit of lunch, grab a bite to eat, and then head up the mountain. Maybe put the drone up.
Up Mount Holland we go. Bloody mess. The new bull bar. Day one of the Holland Track complete. Started off in Hyden. We've gotten past Mount Holland. Stopped there, had some lunch, and then it was 10 to 2. And we've made pretty good time, so we've just parked up, set the awning up. It's a bit of a mint spot. It's a really good view into the valley. Sunrise should come up there.
It's 37 degrees, so
yeah. You just sit back and
still hot to do anything.
Enjoy the heat and have some beers and listen to the cricket.
What was the highlight of the track today?
There's some good wheel lifts in there. Some nice big holes. I think the highlight was having to recover the Hilux.
It's the first time for everything.
No, it's not the first. Stream Beach.
First on Holland Track.
Yeah. So yeah, no,
it's 2-1. Hilux recovering the Land Cruiser on the Holland Track overall. We had one apiece today.
Yeah, a couple hundred metres in, 2-wheel drive. Went into this little hole, it looked completely dry. It was just dry on top and just fell through and just dipped out, front rear. Wasn't going anywhere.
Hot tip for young players, if you're new to the game, don't start the Holland Track in 2-wheel drive. Good morning from day 2 on the Holland Track. Just making a coffee to hit the road.
Coffee, pack up.
So we're probably just shy of halfway through the track, and the spot that we stayed at is on Wikicamps as Camp 41, I think. It's a really nice spot, big area if you've got a big crew doing it. A little bit windy, but that's all right. Nice breeze coming through. Yeah, we'll hit the tracks and see how many more times the cruiser gets stuck.
Whatever. It's too early for your bullshit.
All right, guys. Section is just a bit drier than the last time we came through. See what line he's going to take. Woo. Was that here when we were here last? Yeah. Shows how much attention I pay. The famous Holland Track guest book. Leave one thing, take one thing. Oh, some sports.
Fishing lures. Deer shackle. Torch.
There's heaps better stuff in here this time. Take the air guard. You always need that.
I got heaps of air guard. We're running low on sports. Take a sport. Leave a patch.
A new book.
Fresh. Brexi's gay.
19th. So no one's been through here for 8 days. Assuming that everyone's been signing in the book. Halfway mark sign. Pretty sure it's about halfway. We went into Sandalwood Rocks this morning. It's not much of a point of interest, but decent spot to camp. Had to do a bit of digging. Get some max tracks in. Oh, the little Luxie's only gone and done again. Where's your rim?
Yeah, 30 light. And that's sun. I reckon second gear next time.
Well, we're near the end of the track and we've found the spots that Paul got very stuck in last time. And I reckon if he does it again, he's gonna get very stuck. I don't reckon.
Yeah,
A little bit easier this time.
So we're back at Victoria Rock. We completed the Holland Track today. We were going to camp at Thursday Rock like last time, but we missed it and we're back here. Can't complain. It's a nice spot. It's empty.
Yeah, so a nice little free camp about 30 k's northeast of the end of Holland Track. And yeah, there's no one here. Exact spot that we stayed at last time we came, except no fires this time. But pretty knackered after big day driving.
Made some good time. Bit easier that it's dry.
For the most part.
For the most part.
I think in some ways doing it in the wet is easier, only because you kind of respect all the mud holes.
Yeah.
And you kind of expect to maybe get stuck in all of them. Whereas when it's dry, you get lulled into a false sense of security. When it's dry, you get lulled into a false sense of security that there's not silken mud underneath. What are some of your tips for people or recommendations on doing it for the first time? Dry, wet?
Pretty much, I reckon any four-wheel drive will make it through. Chicken tracks everywhere. Max tracks, winch, if you want to attempt some holes or test your cars. And go with someone else. 2 cars.
Pretty much. You don't need a full drive with all the fruit. The last time I did it, fully stock suspension, stock size, all terrains, no diff locks, genuine bull bar that had an awful approach angle, and I got through it without getting stuck. So admittedly I took a few more chicken tracks, and even some of the chicken tracks are challenging, but yeah, so long as you've got some recovery gear and you go with someone else, then you'll be sweet. Alright, we might knock up some dinner, have a couple of beers and settle in for the night.
Hero.
I can feel it in my bones, and nothing to ask some more. Got me looking like a clown. Time to always let us down. Tell me I'll be what I eat. Can't no dude, I got my needs. Close the curtain, kill the sound. Someone always let us down. I can tell that you're a dancer. Throwing your hands in the air, that you answer. When I ask you if you want it, you're a panther. I'm a little too for a boy, you a trans girl. I put on left, right, it just says cancer. I can go change if you want to. I mean no things that you don't do. I won't put a foot on the floor unless I am sure. You just jump head first, hope for an encore. Oh, look, girl. I can pay for the nice return. I can feel it in my bones, and it's them to us some more. Got me looking like a clown. Summer always let us down. Tell me I'll be what I eat. Can't help it, I got my needs. Close the curtain, kill the sound. Summer always let us down. Hey, hey, dirty chicks, you got plenty of them. Hey, hey, mad kicks, come on.
It's a hard life out here on the tracks. You gotta plug the mic in?
Yeah.
Where's it go?
Pest's gone pest.